Hello guys, you're welcome to another edition of my YouTube videos. I'm really excited to share with you guys today another scholarship opportunity, the Turkiye burslari scholarship. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. In this channel, I put a lot of scholarship opportunities for students to apply and study abroad. So do well to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any opportunities which I will be posting or which I have posted in the past already. Alright, with that being said, let's get straight to the point. So the Turkiye Burslari Scholarship is a fully funded government scholarship offered by the government of Turkey for students to study for free in Turkey. Alright, so it is very comprehensive, it is very, it's a very good scholarship, and as well it is a very competitive scholarship. Alright, because it covers quite a lot of fields including medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, you name it, and both in the undergraduate, masters, and in the PhD level. All right, so every year about 150,000 applications are received, and only 5,000 spots are available for for students. All right, so it is very competitive. If you're planning to apply for the scholarship, you need to be very convincing. You need to be very convincing. So this scholarship covers your tuition fee for the entire duration of your study. It also covers a monthly allowance, accommodation, feeding, insurance, and your flight ticket. So isn't that amazing, man? I mean, it covers almost entirely everything, so you don't even have to worry about anything if you're given the scholarship. Now let's go into the requirements. What do you need for the scholarship? Firstly, I have to tell you guys that there is an age limitation for the scholarship. If you're applying for bachelor's degree, you need to be you need to be 21 years old or less. That is for bachelor's. For masters and PhD, they also have their age restrictions. Alright, so requirements for this scholarship. Like I said, you don't need quite a lot of requirements for the scholarship, like in the previous ones where you needed to do quite a lot of medical examinations and whatever. In this scholarship, it's not required. What you need is just your high school transcript, your diplomas, your motivation letter, recommendation letter. If you don't know what all of these are, check my previous video where I talked about scholarship requirements and get acquainted with all of this before continuing your application. All right, so depending on the course you want to apply, there are minimum marks which you need to get. For example, if you're applying for medicine, pharmacy, and dentistry, you need to have a minimum of 90% in your in your transcript, in your final grade, or whatever that, right? And if you're applying just for any bachelor's degree, you need to have a minimum of I think 65% or 75%. Right? I think it should be 65%. So to apply for this. Another one is the motivation letter. The motivation letter should be very convincing because it's a very competitive scholarship. So if you don't have a convincing motivation letter, it's gonna be hard for you. All right. So this scholarship doesn't. The scholarship committee, they don't care only about your academic performance or whatsoever. They need you to be versatile. You need to be involved in quite a lot of extracurricular activities, extra class activities, our outdoor engagement, because all of these are necessary for you to gain the scholarship. Another one is the recommendation letter. You can get this recommendation letter from maybe your professor or your lecturer in the university, or high school teacher or whosoever. But at least the recommendation letter should be written with a header. A header may be a high school header or a university header, and it should be written with the person's institutional email. All right, get all of this information because when filling, you will have to provide these informations as well. You can get more than one recommendation, from a professor or from a lecturer or whatsoever. You also need other achievements, such if you have any other certificates or awards or diplomas which may like support your application. They will be very necessary for you to submit. Okay, so prepare all of those and be set. So now let's go into the process itself. I'm really sorry because I'm making this video late. Application started on the 10th of January and they will be closing on the 20th of February. So if you're watching this video, be sure to like hasten up your process because application deadline will be coming up soon. All right, I apologize for making this video really late. Okay, let's talk about the application process. Applications will close on the 20th of February, and then evaluation will begin up to maybe March or April or May, whatsoever. And then after that, if you are accepted for the first stage of evaluation, you will have to undergo an interview process at the Turkish embassy in your country. All right, so in this interview process, you may have to write an exam, or it may just be, oral or verbal. Okay, so if you succeed for the first stage, you will have to go to the second stage, which will be at the embassy in your country. And if you pass the second stage successfully, then you will be awarded the scholarship. So how are these scholarships done? During the application process, you will have to choose the university and the course which you want to apply to. You have the choice to choose. You can choose up to about 12 different universities. Okay, so uh, if you are accepted by the scholarship community, then your application will be sent to the university for consideration. Another thing which I have to tell you is the language. You need to know that English is not the main language in most of these European countries or countries abroad. So, in as much as they want to, improve, or they want to uh, make English an international language, they also have to protect their languages. So most of the courses in this scholarship are offered in the Turkish language. But do not bother, calm down, calm down. Do not bother. There is the opportunity for you to study a 1 year preparatory course, a 1 year Turkish preparatory course, which is also for free, which is covered in this scholarship. All right, so do not let this scare you. Okay, do not let this scare you. You can do a 1 year preparatory course and then continue with your studies. A lot of people ask me if you can apply for scholarships without a passport, and with this scholarship it is possible to apply for it without having a passport. You can apply with your national identity card, and if you are successfully given the scholarship, then you will be given the chance for you to apply for a passport and get it before continuing with the rest of the procedure. So if you have just a passport, if you have just a national identity card right now, it is possible for you to apply for this scholarship. So with that being said, guys, let's go into the application proper. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video, so check it out, and you can follow up from there. So you're going to come to Google and you will type Turkiye burslari. I'm going to put the link in the description so you can copy directly from there. All right, so you're going to come, once you type in that, it's going to come to this page. You can read whatever you want to read in these places, and once you're ready to register, you click on the register button. And once you have to fill everything: your name, your surname, and your middle name if you have any, your gender, date of birth, nationality, and email. Be sure to make sure this email is functional, because everything about the scholarship, maybe your acceptance or rejection, will be sent via this email, right? I just had to use Yahoo because it's just for the purpose of this video. It's nothing serious. You create your password and a secret question. Here you can choose any question and then write the answer yourself. This is just a security protocol, such that if you forget your password in the future, you can easily retrieve it. So once you do this, I'm not a robot, and approve, and then you click save. Okay, and then know that once you do this, you can't correct it later. All right, you cannot be changed in the next step. So check everything well and make sure it's correct, and then you click save. Where I need to check my email to do the confirmation. So this is the email which I received. You have to, it's put in English and in Turkish. The English version is down here. All right, so what you do is you click on the link here to activate your account, or you can either copy this and paste on any browser to activate your account. All right, so once you click on the link, it's going to bring you to this page, and what you do is you just click on this, and then it's open. So you have a lot to fill, actually, starting from personal information right down to the work experience, and Turkish social life, social activities as well. All right, so let's start with personal information. With personal information, okay, you have to fill in everything here. Okay, we have to click on edit, and then you fill in everything which you have to fill. First of all, you need to upload a photo, right? Make sure that the photo has to be responsible. Don't mind what I'm uploading here. This is just like a sample to show you what to do. All right, so you fill in your name, your middle name, and surname. Middle name, if you have any, then gender, marital status, and country, country of birth, and citizenship. This scholarship is actually very vast. So once you put in your country of birth, it's going to come with all the cities in that country. All right. So if you click here, for example, I chose Cameroon here. You see quite a lot of, in fact, all the cities in Cameroon, they're going to be here. So you select the one which is good for you. And one advantage with this scholarship is that, like I mentioned earlier, you can apply with an ID card and the national identity card of your country. And one, if you're selected for the scholarship, then you can get a passport. All right. So for now, I'm just gonna go with the ID, and then you put in your ID number and then a copy. You upload a copy of the document. You scroll down and choose your religious belonging. Maybe you're Christian or whatsoever. You click on the one which suits you. And then, like I said, once you upload your country of citizen or country of birth, you're going to get all the ethnicities in that country, right? You can see from here. I didn't get time to scroll all to check, so just choose the one which is suitable for you. And then disabilities, choose the one which is good for you. I don't have any disabilities. So once you're done with that, you click on save. Okay, personal information has been uploaded. You come down to the next, which is hobbies. Click on hobbies, fill in whatever you have to fill. If you need to first of all choose from here, choose the hobbies which suits you, and then write whatever you have to write here. Note that, like I said, this scholarship is very competitive, and you have to be very convincing. So just think of what to write, and once you're done, you click on save. Okay, and you see that once you fill in a field completely, it changes to blue tick here. So personal information is completed. All right, so you come down here again. Note you need to fill in any special talents which you have. Okay, you click on that and then choose on whatever you want to choose from here: sports, music, arts, and then you click on save. So personal information is complete. Let's go down to family information. So you have to fill in your family information, your mother's name, father's name, and number of siblings. That is number of brothers and sisters which you have. And then is your mom still alive, your dad still alive, and the marital status. No, this one is your marital status, not your family's marital status. So you can't edit this actually. This is just like this. And does your mom work? If you click on this, you have to fill in the title or position. So uh, for now, I'm just going to leave it empty. And then you choose the total monthly income, your family monthly income. Select the range which suits you. And then you click on save. Family information is complete. We're going now to contact information, which should be the current information. That is where you are presently. The contact information, you're going to fill in your country, city, postal code, and all of this, phone numbers, mobile number, street, and whatsoever, all of this. But all of this building number and door number, they are not really necessary because, like I said in my previous videos, uh, not all countries have all of this. So it's not really important. Just write whatever you want to write in this building number and door number. Okay. If your contact information is different from your residential address, you tick this. And know that if you tick this, you have to fill in all of this other stuff. So I might just leave it empty. For how long have you been living in your current address? For years. And your social media, this I don't find it necessary, so I might just leave this empty. All right, so once you're done with this, you can click save, and then contact information is complete. You come down to education. For the education information, you have a lot to fill here. Actually, you can just read through this, but let's go straight to it. First, we go to middle school. Middle school is like a secondary school, right? So you're going to fill the country, your city. Like I said, this information, the database they have here is very wide. So just like once you put in your city, like your country, your city, it has the name of a list of all the schools based on what you chose. For example, here I chose Lebialem. You can see the list of schools here, Ali, the Seat of Wisdom College, and all the other schools which are in Lebialem. But they may not have all. So if it doesn't have all, you can type yours manually. All right. So I'm just going to select this, right?
And then graduation status. Are you you've graduated? Yes, this is middle school, high school. So if you're applying for the scholarship, then definitely you've graduated. So I'm gonna choose graduated, graduate. Start date. When did you start the middle school? And graduation date. When did you graduate? Grading system. In Cameroon, I believe we have the A to F grading system. So you will choose that uh, the A to F grading system. Here it is. And the overall grade, well, in Cameroon, we don't have what is called the overall grade, but in some countries, you may have this. But so what I decided to put here is just like the average of all your grades. For example, if you check your transcript or your diploma, you have all the grades there. The average is what you should put here. All right, so you click and then you choose the grade which is suitable for you. Make sure that every information you put here is true, because it's vital. You need to upload the documents, that is your diploma and your transcript. All right, once you click in, if you have any other achievements, uh maybe you were the best in your class or whatsoever, you're going to click yes, and then you fill in that, like you fill in all of these rankings, what was this thing, you fill in this. But for now, I'm gonna just go with no. All right, so once you're done with all of this, you click save. Go now to high school. I click on high school. You fill in the same information, your country, your city. It is very vast. It has a lot of information. You choose your city and then the school which you graduated from. Or it has quite a lot of schools here. You choose the one which you graduated based on the information you've put here. All right. Education stage. Okay, it was secondary school because you entered into high school from secondary. All right. High school type. Which type of high school did you attend? Was it a religious, vocational, just general high school you choose? What was your field of studies? Science or whatsoever? Graduation. Have you graduated from high school? Yes. If not, you put no. All right. But I'm gonna just go with graduate. When did you start and when did you graduate? Grade type, just like I explained in the previous step. Okay, then you upload your transcript and diploma, just the same like I explained. Once you're done with this, you can click save, and you see if you are currently doing any bachelor's degree, just fill in just like I explained earlier. Okay, so once you're done, educational information is completed. We go now to next, which is language details. Language skills, you're going to put in your native language. All right, my native language is English. And next, other language skills. Which language do you speak? For me, I speak French and Russian, but I'll just leave French for now. Okay, so Turkish language, do you speak Turkish? I might just put no because I don't. Okay, you need to note that the main the main language of instruction is Turkish, but some universities may offer courses in English, in French, and Arabic. So candidates who want to pursue their studies in language other than Turkish should provide an internationally recognized certificate. Okay, so but if you want to study in Turkish, you will have to do a 1 year preparatory course, which is also covered in the scholarship. So you need not to worry about that. Okay, so yes, with this being filled, I'm gonna put save, and then language details is done. We'll go now to work experience. Work experience, you have to first of all upload a copy of your CV, and then you click on save. All right, if you've got any work experience, you click on add. All right, you click on add, and you fill in what you have to fill: your country, your company you work in, your position, your employment status, okay, the date you started and the date you ended, and then any detailed information about the job. You can click on save. Work experience has been saved. All right, so here it has changed to blue ticks. If you have any other one, you can add as many as possible. Okay, next we go to academic qualifications. Have you taken any international exams such as you know gym, math, all of these GSAT? Know that the ones which are in yellow are not really necessary. I mean, are not compulsory. That's why they are in yellow. But the ones which are in red, if you saw up here, we had red. Those ones are crucial, and you have to fill them. Okay. So any academic qualifications, if you have any, if you've written any of these exams, you can fill it here. It's going to improve your chances if you have any. If you don't have, you skip to the next, which is going to be awards. Do you have any awards? Do you have any, got any certificates or voluntary activities? You will fill it here. All right, upload it here. Turkish experience, uh, you click here on edit. You see it's red, so it means you need to fill it. Do you have you ever been to Turkey? No. How did you know about this scholarship? I'm the one, you heard from me. Well, so you choose anyone which is suitable for you. Do you have any relatives in Turkey? No. Do you have any, okay. Do you have any person who is currently a holder of Turkey scholarship? No. Okay. And then you click on save. That is complete. So, filled all of this. Now we are done. We are not done. We need now to go to the application proper. That's where we're going to fill the most vital information. Come down to homepage, right? So you can apply for masters, bachelor's, PhD. Let's take example, we're applying for bachelor's, right? Undergraduate program, this is what we're applying for. Okay, make sure the information you've submitted is legit, and know that once you start filling this, once you fill what you're about to fill now, you cannot edit, right? So read through all of this, make sure information is legit, and then you click on accept. Okay, this is like the main application proper. Read all of this, make sure you have all your documents ready, and once you read all of this, you can click on I have read and I accept the conditions, right? So you click on save. Okay, so now you need to fill all of this, right? All of this preferences, letter of intent, interview location, reference information, and all of this. So now it's time to choose your preferences. What do you want to study in the university? You can choose up to 12 universities and departments, okay, but it should be in order of preferences. That is, the first uh the first choice should be number one, and then downwards. So what you click on add, and choose the course you want to do. For now, I'll just go with medicine. Okay, we want to apply for medicine. You click on medicine, and then you choose the university which you will want to study. So these universities offer medicine in English. So I know that it's very competitive actually. So let's just say I'm going to choose the first university, Gazi University. When I choose Gazi, you can now see any other information which they want. They require TOEFL of 79. So, well, if you've got a TOEFL certificate, it will be good for you. But if not, look for any other university which may not require all of this TOEFL or whatsoever. Some universities may require it, some may not. Okay, so I'll just go with this. See, and then I'll click on save. Okay, so my first choice has been inputted, and then I can add some other choices. Let me go to the second choice. Maybe the second choice, I'm gonna apply for architecture in English. All right, you see they also have special if you want to study in English, some universities have special requirements. Okay, so choose the one which you would like to, and then click on save. Okay, so my choices, I'm not going to add any more choices, but then that's all for now. I hereby agree to the places to be placed in a different program that's than what I have chosen, in case if it is found necessary by the respective authorities. Yes, of course. And then you click on save. The preferences have been filled. That is completed. And now, yes, we need to go to the next, which is letter of intent. This now is going to be, this is, if you can read all of this, know that like I said, the scholarship is very competitive, and the letter of intent should be very, very, very convincing. Fill whatever you have to fill here, blah 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 blah. You have a maximum of 3,000 words, additional items, whatever you have to fill. Once this is done, you click on save. Interview location. where would you want to do your interview, which country, let's say Cameroon, and the city, which city. There's only one city, Yaoundé. So once you do that, you click on save. Now we come to reference information. This is very critical information, as the information, the email you put here, or the contact information, your reference can be contacted in some situations. All right, so make sure it is a legit reference. Don't try to fake anything here. Okay, so the name of the reference, maybe your professor or whatsoever, is his or her surname, the mobile number, and email. Where does the person work? Maybe in the university, the person's title, reference letter, you upload it here. And then just this information belongs to my academic reference. If yeah, this, and then you click on save. Let's come now to the next section, which is scholarship programs. So these are just other scholarships which are in partnership with the Turkiye burslari scholarship. You don't need to fill in any other application. If you agree to that, they will uh, access your information from the application which you filled already. So what you just need to do is go through it, the one which suits you, then give your consent. So let's start with the first one, which is about the outstanding merit scholarship program. So this one has the following requirements: a general weighted average 90%. That is your this thing final mark. When we're filling the education information, your final mark has to be about at least 90%. Okay, with other achievements, maybe if you've written SAT, if you've written IELTS or TOEFL, and all of this. So if this suits you, you click on yes. But it doesn't hurt to click on yes, even if you don't have any of this achievement. Just click on it. All right, it doesn't hurt. The next one is ISDB Joint Scholarship Program. So this one also has some requirements, but and if you're qualified, you get this amount in addition to the normal scholarship amount which is to be given. So this is just like an additional scholarship. So read through all of this and then click on yes. Okay, I am not an ISDB staff or any type of appointment. So yes. But the next one is about Turkey scholarship, Nama Foundation Joint Scholarship Program. All of this, to read and click yes. So with that being done, you can click on save. Okay, now this is the summary of application. Go through all of these, make sure you've not made any mistake. All of this, make sure everything is complete, everything is filled. So everything is filled yet. And then once you're ready to submit your application, you will click on you have to tick this first, and then you click on submit.
So that brings us to the end of this video, guys. If you like this video, please, comment, like, share to everyone who wants to apply for scholarships, and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss all the scholarship opportunities which I will be sharing in this channel. All right, my next video will be in just a couple of days, and I'm also going to share with you a very, potential scholarship opportunity. All right, so until then, stay tuned and see you guys.